Welcome back to Care Thriving, everyone. Today I'm going to go over buckles that you see on durable medical equipment. So this one is something that Hezzy has on his wheelchair. It gets screwed into the frame, and then normally there's some sort of long strap, like a harness strap, that gets weaved through the buckle. So I'm going to show you first off what is considered the normal way to thread it through. But I'm not going to use this black one because it's a little hard to see. I'm going to use some ribbon just to illustrate. Of course, you would never actually use ribbon in the wheelchair, but this is just to show you. So the proper way to do this is to weave it starting from the back and coming up through the first loop, and then go down into the second loop, weave it through, and then back out through that last loop. And then it comes back again into that first loop, like that. So that's typically how it's done. The problem and the struggle with this is it can be really easy sometimes to accidentally have it loosen up. It doesn't take a lot of force to loosen up. It takes a lot of force to tighten it, ironically, but it doesn't hold sometimes. So I'm going to suggest some easy solutions. The first and easiest solution is to just tie a knot. I'll be honest with you, this is not my favorite method. It's probably my least favorite. And the reason for that is while the knot does keep it in place and holds it so that it doesn't unravel, so that it doesn't loosen, after a while, all the tugging makes this knot get tighter and tighter. So if you have to make adjustments, it can get really hard to undo this knot after a while. But it is an option, and a lot of people do that. Another suggestion is if you have extra equipment pieces, like I have this. This was from a previous harness that my son used when he was smaller. When we sized up, we ended up with an extra one of these. So if you end up with extra clamps like this and it has little teeth on it, you could repurpose it, which is great to repurpose things, to hold the strap from moving. So just weave it through like normal, and then weave it through the unit, and then it clamps down. And this is really sturdy, really strong. However, I don't really know where to order these. These are pretty heavy duty accessories that you probably would have to get from a durable medical equipment supplier. But if you have spares, it's super handy. The next option is to use a carabiner, and most people have carabiners lying around, that or they're super easy to get anywhere. So what you would do is weave it through like normal, and then put the carabiner in, and then continue weaving it through as normal. And then when you get to the end, you're going to weave the end through the carabiner and then through the front loop, which is standard. So having that little extra carabiner in there just helps it. It creates a little extra tension that makes it hard to pull this accidentally. All right, another option is to get one of these buckle strap holders. I mean, these are pretty common. You'll see these on purses. You'll see these even on like bra straps. They come in lots of different sizes. Lots of different, there's metal ones, there's plastic ones. I like the plastic ones. Get one with teeth on the back. You definitely want teeth. It helps give it a little bit of hold. It's soft, it's not hard. It shouldn't make the fabric, or shouldn't make the strap fray in any way, because it's not very hard at all. It's just enough of a grip. So you want to start, and again, when you order it, you want to get one that is the same width as the strap you're working with. This is undersized. I was using this for something else. I don't have one of the correct size, so this is just an illustration. When you buy this, get the right size. It will work much better. Anyway, so just weave it through. Again, you're doing the buckling weaving the same. That doesn't change at all. And then the end piece gets woven through as well. And there you end up with a very firm hold. This little unit will keep it from undoing itself. Another suggestion is using cement paste. It's not something that everybody necessarily has on hand, but if you're a big crafter, you might have cement paste on hand. What you do is you just brush on the cement paste, let it dry. After it dries, then rub off all that excess. And even though you rubbed off most of it, there's still going to be a little bit of a tacky residue. And that tacky residue will help kind of give traction, so it won't slide as much. I saved the best option for last. I like it because it's just using a simple rubber band, something you probably already have at home. In this case, the rubber band I'm using is it's bigger than the strap, so I'm going to double tie it. So wrap it around twice. And then other than that, it's the same process that we've been doing. Weave it through, come out the front, and then put that through the rubber band. And in this case, you want the rubber band to go all the way up to the top there. You can kind of see it peeking through. And this creates a really nice solid hold. The rubber band creates tension, and it's not going to move on you. And it's probably something you already have lying around the house, so you don't need to have to go out and buy anything. So those are my suggestions to help one weave this through the buckle correctly and how to keep it in place so you don't accidentally loosen it up. I hope that helps. Thanks for watching. Take care.